Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel, man. We live. It's 8. What time is it? Let me see here. 8:40 on the West Coast. 11 o'clock, 11:40 on the East Coast. And I usually don't go live at night, but I was doing some research for tomorrow, and I stumbled across the video. And I couldn't hold back. It's the funniest thing ever. The revolution will be televised, and this is disheartening. And there's a page on YouTube, and let me see here. And I checked it out, and it's Pink Lessons. Pink Lessons, okay. And I'm doing a reaction video. And I hope Pink Lessons will, let me share the video, because it's a video that just came out, and hopefully the creative, comments and everything is available, and I'm allowed to share. But Pink Lessons did a video, and I couldn't hold back. I lost I didn't lose anything, but in terms of I was streaming on the vertical feed, getting a lot of viewers, but now, I'm doing a live thing, so I got to build my audience. But I'm going to do a video about Roland Martin and Ricky Smiley because of this video right here. But men are leaving the Democratic Party in the droves. And according to, I believe her name is Angela Stanton, she said that 90% of the men who support the Democratic Party are gay. So Roland Martin was caught sharing. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and just let you see the video, and then I'll be reacting to the video. Check this out.
Male figures, Tim Walz being one of them,
and Dr. Umar gonna get him too.
Who can speak to men out there who might not be the sort of testosterone laden,
She's talking about beta males or gays.
For me, the Democratic Party emasculates black men,
and I agree with her.
And I think Hispanic men probably feel the same.
I agree with her 1,000%.
Weaponize identity.
Yeah. Check this out.
Zesty Roland Martin, who I got kicked off the news.
Oh, that dude like that. Hold on. Oh man, Dr. Umar, watch this.
I understand Zesty Roland Martin, who I got kicked off the News One Now for hate.
Zesty.
His views dropped and he got dropped.
Zesty.
Zesty Roland.
Zesty Roland
fell off after he tried to come. Prince of Pan-Africanism.
Zesty Roland.
His views dropped.
Oh my God.
Dropped that receipt.
I was wondering.
No neck Negro. I'ma deal with Zesty Roland. I'm gonna deal with that Democratic Party plantation slave driver.
That part.
Dr. Umar was calling Roland Zesty a long time ago.
Check this out.
Well, it looks like that's been confirmed. Angela Stanton put everybody.
It said it looked like that's been confirmed. So Angela Stanton, check this out.
On alert after Roland made a mistake on his live stream and exposed himself. He was on a Labor Day stream from his personal laptop.
Okay.
And after playing a clip of Kamala's CNN interview, he made a mistake and showed another clip that was on his computer of a man with no clothes on. That man's behind fully exposed.
Wait a minute.
Dr. Umar was called.
Let me see. Wait a minute. So before I continue, man, I gotta just share some information because looking at that video, man, that man looks so guilty. When I say that man looks so guilty, man, that oh my goodness, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. So let me see here. Let's go ahead and just play a little more of it. I'm gonna do a video because, like I said, I don't have an audience right now. I'm going to leave it up, but this is crazy. Let me see here. Let's go ahead and play the video once again. Let me see here. This is crazy.
Calling Roland Zesty a long time ago. Well,
that was Zesty Rolanda fell off after he tried to come.
Zesty Rolanda.
Pan-Africanism. His views dropped. And News One Now dropped that receding hairline, no neck Negro. I'm going to deal with zesty Rolanda. I'm going to deal with that Democratic Party plantation
slave driver.
Dr. Umar,
Man, Dr. Umar went in. Dr. Umar went in. So look, I'm going to go ahead and show the video, not the video, but his reaction, because it was written all over his face. And then I, did a little small dive and found some other information I'm going to expose, because we're dealing with these individuals who's pushing that Democratic narrative. And, these guys are suspect, nothing wrong with being gay. I'm not saying anything is wrong with it, but you cannot be leading men. Okay, because the black activist movement is alive. We're running strong here in California. There's a, going to turn the state purple coalition due to the fact of what happened over the weekend when they pushed the reparations bill, did not even floor it and didn't even put a vote on the table. But man, this is crazy. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and play some more.
Well, it looks like that's been confirmed.
Watch this.
Put everybody on
okay,
alert.
So look. Angela Stanton put everybody on alert. Now, this is Roland Martin. He was live on his Unfiltered show. Angela Stanton, I'm not sure if that's her, not sure, but the female, I believe that it is, was live streaming. And watch this.
After Roland made a mistake on his live stream and exposed himself.
You see her looking at the screen. She clearly sees something that floored her. She's shocked. And then look at Roland Martin's face. Look at his mouth. He has a Tim Walz mouth. You see one of those clown mouths that just go down. So he's really literally exposed. So I just wanted to show you that pictures and facial, images says 1,000 words. And, there's professionals out there, that could read body posture, that could read, your face. And this face shows right here that he's doing something and he can't stop it. And she's looking like, oh my God, what are you showing on this live stream? And I got a screenshot of it, but I'm gonna just go ahead and just look at the faces. Watch this. Look at her face. Your screen. She's telling him, what are you doing? And look at Roland Martin. He looks like a kid, saying that's going through puberty. And his mama walked in the room on him and he's sitting there like, listen. And these are individuals that are, like Dr. Umar would say, these plantation slave drivers. These are the individuals that go hard in the paint for the Democratic Party because they don't go for the race. These are not black activists. OK, these are black gay men that found a home in the Democratic Party, along with beta males. And beta males are the 10% that are not gay, that literally stands behind their woman, hides behind their woman, do not have an opinion, because beta males believe happy wife, happy life. Okay. And a alpha male believe in an unhappy husband to be your husband, because we want peace, love, and tranquility. We want to be one with our woman. She play her role, we play ours. But look at his face. Just take a look at his face right now. Look, he like, wait a minute, I done messed up. And look at her face. You dirty, nasty. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video on this one. And because I know, like I said, my algorithm's all screwed up. I'm going live now at times where people don't even know where to find me. So I'm gonna figure this thing out. But I had to go on because before they take this video down, I wanted to go on record, because look at her face. You nasty dirt. And then look at his face. Oh man, he got caught. Look at this. Okay, now let's go ahead and she like, stop. What are you doing? And then he's like, oh, let me get that off of there. He looked focused now. He trying to close that shot. So my question is, why would you even be online with that on your screen? Now, if you're live streaming or if you're doing a video, clear your search engine. Okay. He's sitting there probably watching it in a box. Okay. And entertaining himself, and somehow clicked it, because like I said, what goes on in the dark comes to the light. And like I said, we all got skeletons in our closet, but when you are a public figure, when you go hard in the paint for the Democrats, when, you arguing with Tyrese and all of that, it shows now that you're gay and you have feminine energy. You can't argue and fight with women, so you find men to argue and debate with. And this is what the situation is. And Dr. Umar said it best. I mean, he
Rolanda.
called Zesty Rolanda.
Fell off after he tried to
Zesty Rolanda.
Prince of Pan-Africanism.
Come on.
His views dropped.
Uh-huh.
And news went now dropped that receding hairline, no neck.
No,
I'ma deal with
Zesty Rolanda.
I'ma deal with
I mean,
that
he called it out.
plantation slave
Yeah,
driver.
yeah. It's time to call these plantation slave drivers out. It's time to call them out.
It's been confirmed.
Okay, look at her face. He's talking. He looked away, and she's like, "What are you watching? What are you watching, Roland?" And then he goes, "Oh." Then watch this.
They stream
And then look at her face. You dirty, nasty nigga. Look at her face. Look at her face.
personal
Look at you. I can't believe you. And then look at his face. All credibility shot. Okay. And this guy and your boy Ricky Smiley, Lil Darryl, his best character, playing a retarded kid, which is disrespectful. And then he's a cross-dresser, and both of them, they flame up their letters because he's an alpha man, and Ricky Smiley's a Q dog who's a comedian, who's a cross-dresser and talks about retarded kids. Okay. So just think about it. So what are we doing? Look at her facial expression.
laptop. And
She like, you turn that off. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, look at that face. Look at that face. She like, did you turn that off? Look at that. Look at, oh man. Oh, let me drink some water. Oh, let me drink some water. Let me drink some water. Oh man, come on, man. Come on, Roland, man. Say it ain't so, man. Zesty Rolanda. Come on, bro. Zesty Rolanda, man. Did y'all see that? Come on, man. And he want us to support what he talking about. Man, come on, man. Zesty Rolanda. We're gonna play that back real quick. We're gonna play that whole little scene back. Come on.
Might not be the
See, they not going for the man, the black
testosterone,
activists, the men who love
For
the.
me, the Democratic Party emasculate
Uh-huh.
black men.
This is why we got to
I
leave.
think Hispanic men probably feel the same way.
Yes, they do.
Because
Jose, Pepe,
they weaponize
Pancho, Clowney.
I understand
Watch this.
Zesty Rolanda, who I got kicked off a news one now for hate. His views dropped and he got
Zesty Rolanda.
Zesty Rolanda.
Come on.
Zesty Rolanda fell off after he tried to come
Come on.
to the Prince of Pan-Africanism.
Get him.
His views
Get him.
dropped and news went now dropped that receding hairline.
No neck Negro.
I'ma deal with Zesty
Oh, man.
Rolanda.
Oh
I'ma
man.
deal with that Democratic Party
Oh my goodness.
plantation slave
Yeah.
driver.
See what we dealing with, people? See what we dealing with? Now watch this, man. This man got caught slipping. Watch this.
Stanton put everybody on alert after Roland made a mistake on his live stream and exposed himself. He
Look at her. Look at her face. What are you doing, Roland? And look at his face with the Tim Walls mouth. Look at her.
on a Labor Day
Turn that off. Look at him. Look at his face. Look at his face.
stream from his personal
Look. Come on, man. And look at her face. You nasty. And look at his face. And he want us to respect him. Listen, all good things come to an end. Okay, days it's a wrap, bro. Like I said, we not canceling you, but we can't take you serious because based on the evidence, allegedly, I'm gonna go ahead and just read what she posted because she did post a freeze frame of the image. Look at him.
And Dr. Playing a
Took
clip
that swallow?
of a CNN interview,
Yeah,
made a
uh-huh.
mistake
He looked
and showed
guilty.
another clip that was on
Look at
the
that.
computer
Look at
of
that.
a man
Yeah,
with
you
no
better
clothes
drink.
on
You
his
better
face
drink that
behind
water. You better drink that water. So, man. So listen. So what we gonna do, man? We gonna keep on supporting these cats. Zesty. Zesty Rolanda. But just come on, man. Come on. So I actually did a little dive into. Let me see here. Her Instagram, and on her Instagram, she put something up as well.
Play this before y'all. Check this out.
Let me see here.
opponent, Donald Trump. I was a little bit surprised.
Let me see here.
People might be surprised to hear that you have never interacted with him, met him face to face. That's going to change soon.
Okay, there it is. There it is right there. Here, let me pop out. Look, this is what was on the screen. This is what was on the screen right here. this was on rolling screen, and look, you can see right there, unfiltered. Here's this Mrs. Trump's questioning her black identity, and then all of a sudden, the man booty done popped up on the screen to show Zesty what he was watching, and that's crazy, bro. That is crazy. I mean, listen, man, come on, man. This is crazy. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna keep on following behind these folks. We're gonna keep on.
But what I want to ask you about is what he said.
Oh my goodness,
He suggested
that is
he
hilarious.
happened to turn black.
That is hilarious.
recently for political purposes.
That is hilarious. Okay, and then the next screen here. Let me go get it real quick. Boom, and this popped up on the screen when he started to give commentary on what's going on. Wow. And then on the video, the men actually walked out frontal, and then they turned around and walked out back. So he was sitting there watching lines of men, different shapes and different sizes, come through, show their front package, and then walk around, and got caught live on national TV exposing, what he truly is, because ain't no heterosexual man gonna be sitting back watching other men. And I feel kind of suspect right now with it on my screen. Okay, let me stop looking at that man. And like I said, Roland was clearly watching this man, and I mean, it is what it is. So listen, and then this Angela Stanton, I mean, let me see here. She got 121,000 followers on her Instagram account. And I did see something where she had posted something on Homeland Security, this right here. Let me see here. And I got a new friend, because this is the information that I've been trying to find. These are the people that they've been actually keeping me away from. OK, because what's on her post right here is dated August the 28th of 2024. Department of Homeland Security announces $380 million in additional funding to communities receiving migrants. So the Department of Homeland Security is funding an operation for migrants. And here in the state of California, they just shelved 2 reparations bills, and the reparations bill that was actually passed and had the votes, the Black Caucus and our legislators in the state of California did not even floor it and didn't even take it up for a vote. OK, the city of Los Angeles received on Friday $21.8 million to house migrants. So when you talk about we have to separate ourselves from this 2-tier government, more importantly, the Democratic Party, how can we be a part of the Democratic Party when, number one, we don't get no love from the party? OK, and according to Angela Stanton, in her personal opinion, I'm just reading what she put out. She said 90% of the men that supporting the Democratic Party are gay. And I'm going to go ahead and say the 10% that support the Democratic Party are actually beta males hiding behind their women. So what are we going to do? And we be talking about reparations. OK, so how can we get reparations when the Democratic Party continues to move the envelope? How can we be a group, that's a thriving culture, when we have men like Roland Martin getting caught on live TV streaming, looking at men's booties? So clearly he's a gay man. And if you just tapped in, I'm going to go ahead and play it again, because it's comedy to me. OK, but check this out.
To men out there who might not be the sort of testosterone laden.
Might not be heterosexual man.
For me,
I agree with her.
Party emasculates
Yes,
black men.
they do.
And I think Hispanic men probably feel the same
Mass
way.
exit
I
is
say
coming.
this because they weaponize identity.
They do. Check this out.
Zesty Roland Martin, who I got kicked off of News One Now for hate.
Oh, man.
His views dropped.
Get him, Doc.
He got dropped.
Come on. Zesty Rolanda.
Zesty Rolanda fell off.
Come on.
And tried to come.
And this just happened.
Prince of Pan-Americanism. His views dropped.
Uh-huh.
And News One Now dropped that receding hairline, no neck Negro.
Check this out.
Deal with
Zesty Rolanda.
I'm going to deal with that Democratic Party plantation slave driver.
Dr. Umar was calling
Check this out.
a long time ago. Well, it looks
Listen
like
up.
it's been confirmed. Angela Stanton put everybody on alert after Roland made a mistake on his live stream and exposed himself. He was on a Labor Day stream from his personal laptop.
Wow.
And after playing a
This was
clip of
yesterday.
a CNN interview, he made a mistake and showed another clip.
Hold up. Look at his face though. Look at his face though.
Angela Stanton put everybody
Look at Roland Martin's
on alert
face.
after Roland made a mistake on his live
Look at his
stream and
face.
exposed himself. He
Oh
was
man.
on a Labor Day
Oh
stream
shit.
from his
Ooh.
personal
Oh.
laptop.
Oh
And
man.
after playing a clip of CNN
He's that's it. That's
he made
it.
a mistake and showed
Yeah.
another clip.
Man, look. Okay, now look at her face.
Everybody on alert.
Look at her
after
face.
Roland made a mistake on his live stream and exposed
What are you
himself.
watching?
He was on a Labor Day
Hey,
stream from
look at her face.
his personal
Look at it.
laptop.
You
And after playing
you take that off
a
the screen.
clip of Kamala's CNN interview,
You nasty Nick. And then man, come on, man.
made a mistake and showed another clip that was on his computer of a man with no clothes on. That man's behind fully exposed. Angela Stanton recorded that clip before Roland was able to edit it out.
Wow.
She wrote this right here. She said, Democrat Roland Martin forgot to edit this clip. We were all forced to watch his love and admiration for black male behind as they casually
Pour out a little
scrolled
liquor.
across the screen. I told y'all in a post I wrote a few weeks back that 90% of the men I know that still represent or support the Democrat Party are gay. Watch how mad he gets when he finds out it aired. How much more proof do you need? It's time to save our men and boys.
Wow, man. So listen, man. Woo! Lord have mercy. Man. What we gonna do? So what I'm saying is, man, listen. It's time for us for a mass exodus. It's time for us to abandon the party. It's time for us to do what we need to do. I got a strange feeling that they're going to actually take that down. So I was sitting here and I just had to share it. I normally don't stream in the evening time, but depending on, when the content come through, depending on the audience, we're going to figure it out. And I just, like I said, I got the software going so we can actually talk and have these conversations. I'm not sure if the chat is working. Somebody that's on, send me a hi or something to make sure that it's operating at this time. But man, what we gonna do? So Roland Martin had just basically just come out the closet, bro. Just come out the closet. So, according to Angela Stanton, 90% of the Democrats that she know that supports the party is gay. So the Democratic Party do not represent blackness. It represents your sexual identity. And we already knew that when they canceled the Juneteenth events and promoted the LGBTQ pride parades. We just celebrated 60 years of the civil rights movement, but we didn't have any conversations about that. But we celebrated 60 years of pride. We celebrated 60 years of women empowerment. And then now the Department of Homeland Security, as of the 28th of August, fronted $380 million in $380 million to the states that would actually house migrants. And the crazy thing about it is, if they want to basically invest in $380 million, let me share my screen with you real quick before I get up out of here. So if they want to invest $380 million, think about it. $380 million, Department of Homeland Security announces to fund communities receiving migrants. Okay, now we just had two bills of work 2 years for reparations to be voted on the House floor to go to Gavin Newsom's desk, and it didn't even go up for a vote. And our elected officials, our legislators, shamelessly walked through the tundra of the state capitol in California with their heads down, being heckled because the people were mad. So this is why we got to have a mass exodus, because the purpose of me saying this $380 million, if the Department of Homeland Security and if the United States was a nonpartisan issue and we was able to come together and communicate, and they decided to just say, you know what? Let's just go ahead and just do reparations for everybody. And if they were to do reparations for everybody, if the Department of Homeland Security has announced the $380 million, I'm sure somebody in their right mind want to know how many Americans is it. So you got $380 million funded for migrants. Okay. And we only have 345 million people in the United States, according to the census today, which is Tuesday, September the 3rd, 2023, based on the Worldometer. So 345,749,958 as of Tuesday. And the Department of Homeland Security announced on the 28th of August, $380 million to migrants. So they could have given $1 million to every American citizen in the United States. We could call it the One Up Act. We could have called it that. But the only way this happens if we develop our remnant, nonpartisan independence, and stand on our blackness and don't have any affiliation with the Democrats or Republican Party, but we can have, we could be associated with both parties, because whoever wins the election in 2024, and if we stand down and, do our thing in terms of a protest vote and collectively come up with a candidate that we are going to support, and I'm throwing Jesus Christ's name in the hat, and we do that, no matter who wins the presidency, we'll be able to have a conversation with the sitting president. Because when the prime minister of Israel came to the United States, he sat down with Biden, he sat down with Kamala Harris and Doug, and then he spent the weekend in Mar-a-Lago. So just imagine, as black activists, as black heterosexual men and women that love this country, that's fighting for the nuclear family, that want to do what's right and want to end racism. Just imagine if we came together and had our own coalition and was able to go into the White House and speak for the rights of the American people and end racism. And this is when we can have one race, which is the human race. And if you did not know, the Constitution says domestic tranquility for all. So we're supposed to be tranquil here in America domestically, but we got money for wars and we can't feed the poor. And also we got 380 million from Homeland Security just to spend for migrants. And we only have, and I stand to be corrected, 345,749,958 million people in the United States. So that means they could have ran that. But we got to sit back and deal with, people like, Roland Martin, in the cross-dresser, Ricky Smiley, these gay men that's parading as black people. And I'm going to go ahead and show this real quick, a little quick clip, and then I'm going to get up out of here for it because a few people just chimed in. So I'm going to let you hear this, and then I'm going to get up out of here. Check this out.
Emhoff last night, who can speak to men out there who might not be the sort of testosterone.
Who might not be gay.
For me, the Democratic Party emasculates
Yes, it does.
black men. And I think
If you disagree, put it in the comments. Not sure if it's working.
Because they weaponize identity.
Yeah.
I understand Zesty Roland Martin, who I got kicked off of the news one now for him. Confused driver.
Zesty Rolanda.
dropped.
Zesty Rolanda.
Rolanda.
And those that are on, I'm going to show you what he was watching.
Fell off after he tried to
I'm going to show y'all what he was watching.
Prince of Pen-
Just got a screenshot, though.
His views dropped and news went now dropped that receding hairline, no neck Negro. I'ma deal with Zesty Rolanda. I'ma deal with that Democratic Party plantation slave driver.
Come on.
Dr. Umar was calling Roland Zesty a long time
Hang in
ago.
there with me. I'm going to show you the picture, though.
That's been confirmed. Angela Stanton put everybody on
Look at his
alert
face.
after Roland made a mistake on his live stream and exposed himself. He was on a Labor Day
She said, what are you watching, Roland? Look at his face. Oh, shit. Watch this.
stream from his
And then look at his face. Look at her, you nasty nigga. And look at his face. Look like a kid. Your mother walked in the house, you in puberty, and you watching a porn. Look at his face. But he watching gay porn. Okay, let's keep it 100. Ain't no heterosexual man finna watch no gay porn.
laptop. And after playing a clip of
Look at him. He trying to figure it out. This was on a Labor Day show. This was actually yesterday.
Kamala CNN interview.
Look at that. Look at his face.
He showed another clip that was on his computer of a man.
You better drink something.
That man's behind
I wonder what the alpha's gonna say about that. Alpha man.
Angela
She said, you buster. You nasty. Look at that.
Stanton recorded that clip before Roland
Look at that. Look at his face, man. He know he done messed up.
was able to edit it out.
Yeah.
She wrote this right here. She said, Democrat Roland Martin.
Let me read it. She said Democrat Roland Martin forgot to edit this clip. We all were forced to watch his love and admiration for black male booties or black males' buttocks as they casually stroll across the screen. So I got a screenshot and she basically, saw the live stream. So with the live stream, the men walked out full frontal, and then they about faced and walked into whatever they was walking into. So he was just watching a parade of men dinglings, and then turned around and watched a parade of men's booties or buttocks as they casually strolled across the screen. And I'll quote Angela Stanton, who's my new friend. I told y'all in a post I wrote a few weeks back that 90% of men I know that still represent or support the Democrat Party are gay. Okay, agree or disagree, put it in the comments, or if my chat's going on, not sure, I got some new software. So watch how mad he gets when he found out it aired. How much more proof do you need? It's time to save our men and our boys. That's right. So let me see here. Before I get up out of here, I'm going to go ahead and show y'all what he was looking at. All right. Let me see if I still got it. Hopefully I still got it. Let me see here. Hopefully I still got it. Come on. Let me see here.
Let me go ahead and play this one for y'all. Check this out.
He was talking about Harris, but this is the screen that popped up. Y'all see that? That's what Roland Martin was looked at. So all I got to say is, listen, man, it's time to change the game. It's time to do what we need to do. And like I said, I just, I usually don't stream at night, but I had to because I just had a funny feeling. If you just tapped in, go ahead and watch the video from the start. Roland Martin got caught. Look at that man's booties on live stream while he was live streaming. And Angela Stanton is talking about how 90% of the men that represents the Democratic Party is gay. So with that being said, man, y'all have a great day. Hit the subscription, hit the notification, put something in the comments. If you want me to, talk about some stuff, hey, I'm pretty good at what I do. I just got to figure out how to build the audience, and y'all can help me out. So, with that being said, it's your man, Bushan Glover, signing out. And like I said, it is what it is. So we can't be supporting that Democratic Party as a whole. And I'm not supporting Trump. We're going to build our coalition in terms of black activism and do what we need to do. And we're going to stand on our blackness, and we're going to, not trust man, but we're going to trust God, because it's not flesh and blood. It's powers, principalities, evildoers in high places. And Jesus said it himself. I didn't come to change the scribe, but the Pharisees. I came to fulfill. So what we going to do, we're going to fill his name in on election day. So with that being said, man, y'all have a beautiful evening. It's your man, Bushan Glover. Hit those notifications, because I'm going to do a full video on this, and I'm going to upload it sometime tomorrow morning. With that being said, have a great day. Peace out.